Protoss is fun to play, yeah, besides PvP. That is accurate. You're playing against Lambo's Terran. Ooh. Another off-race game. Okay, what do we do against Lambo, guys? What do I do against Lambo? 5-7 Terran. Should I try? Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I wanna succeed with the Penguin Bros. I'll give it another shot.
Not enough minerals.
Why do all semi-pros play off-race? Well, Lambo is not a semi-pro, but if he heard you say that, he would be offended. I can tell you that much. Or maybe it's just so ridiculous he would laugh at you instead. That's also possible. But I think it's mostly because it's early in the day and it's kind of hard to find high-level opponents at this point in the day. So a lot of them are playing off-race to either learn from a different perspective or warm up or something like that, you know. I've noticed it more and more that players are off-racing, but off-race in general is actually pretty good for your skill level, I think. Probably a slightly underutilized tool. Like if you look at, for example, MaxPax or Clem, who are dominating every freaking tournament, they both play a lot of off-race. Rainer also plays a lot of off-race. Cero is the only one of like the big four in Europe that doesn't play too much off-race, but even he has played a decent amount of off-race. Like it's really not a bad thing to do at all. Yeah, that's not what a semi-pro means though. Like I'm actually not kidding that a lot of them would be just offended or think you're, you know, they might ban you or something for being a troll because it sounds a bit ridiculous, you know. A semi-pro is someone like Battlebee, who hasn't really made it yet to consistently place high in tournaments, but is pretty good, you know. It's not people that have actually made a living of StarCraft for 5 or 10 years. In the case of like Lambo, for example.
Not enough minerals.
Too much Gabe? Ah, that explains a lot, yeah. I see. Now, I do have to say, guys, I have absolutely no idea how Lambo plays Terran, especially not TVT, so... Checking for proxy ranks is here, even though he's not really a proxy ranks kind of guy, I think. Yeah, exactly. You get like a good perspective on how to play, and... One thing that is really big in StarCraft is that things feel very strong when you play against them. But sometimes when you then play them yourself, you realize instantly what the weakness of it is. But you just can't see it when you play against it. I think 4-gate Blink is a really good example. 4-gate Blink in PvT right now, it's like... you know, it feels like you can die to it instantly, and a lot of time if you defend, you're not even ahead. So you're like, what the hell is the weakness of that? But if you play it a couple times yourself, I feel like you would instantly realize the weakness. Like someone is gonna do a build and you're just gonna feel like you're dead, or they're gonna do, in case of 4-gate Blink, something I used to think was really good is someone is gonna harass you while you're attacking, and then you have to decide whether to go back or all in. And the natural reaction is to all in, but it's the wrong idea, and it's actually a pretty difficult scenario. So it's very useful. If you've never off-raced, you should give it a shot. Especially off-racing as Protoss, because that's just really fun. Protoss is definitely the GOAT off-race race. There's no doubt about it. Always has been too, I think. Even in like Wings of Liberty, everyone wanted to hop on and do some cheeses sometimes, you know. That's just how we are. I haven't seen anything yet, which is very sus. Let's see if I can find something. Armory. After these Vikings, I suppose. Okay, looks like he's playing completely normal. His army is still at the home, which makes me wonder if there's not going to be a Cyclone drop for once. Let's get the armory. He's still chilling. I'm so tempted to just... Ah, I got a tank. Okay. It's actually a pretty nice bit of information, so I don't regret it, but I am sad about it. I feel like the tank just owns the Penguin Brothers too hard. Like, I want them to play a lot of Cyclones and attack me or something. If only the mass Cyclone meta was still here, guys. My Penguin Brothers would pop off so hard. Okay, he's gonna find me. Yeah. Now I have to go across instantly, or we die. Bunker's built pretty slow, luckily. So if he's going to make a bunker, it should still be too late for this attack. Unless he was already building it, of course. Armory's going to finish just in time. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see if it's going to go better for us than the last one. I think he might actually have 2 tanks already because he built it so fast. 2 bunkers even. Holy. That's a lot of... Oh, let me get those targeted on there. Oh, man. Yo, my units are popping off. What the hell? Is there a tank there? He only made 1 tank. He was greedy. He was a greedy man. He transitioned straight away. That is crazy. And now I got my Viking showing up. Oh, this is beautiful. Yo! Let's freaking go. The Penguin Brothers, baby. This is what I meant, by the way. Bunkers built slow. He probably built those right away. They just take too freaking long. Yeah. No, I was really lucky here because look what he did. He switched away the tech lab from the factory to not make another tank. If he had another tank, I think he can just target the Vikings. He also didn't target the Vikings at all, by the way, with a tank, which is a bit of a mistake, but that's what I like to see. Hey, we got Thriving. Okay. The last time I played against him with mass Vikings and we lost. So this time I'm going to have to use something a little better. What is it going to be, though? I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to play mass Vikings again, but we did actually get owned pretty hard. So we're going to switch it up a little bit. Maybe I could go for a more modest map. That's a pretty cool idea, actually. We can go for a more modest version of the mass Vikings. We just make 8. Just a casual 8 Vikings to hunt overlords. And then we go into bio instead of making mass Viking. How about that? A lot of people play double starport in TVT. How do you counter it? That's actually a very hard one. Like that stuff is insanely strong, I think. I think the best way to stop that is to stall their army for a long time in the middle of the map. Then, wait, why am I playing double gas? That's not... I was distracted by the TVT talk. You stall their army in the middle of the map for a long time, and then you get your stim out. And then when they actually engage with the Raven spells, you use your interference matrix from your Ravens and get a big surround. But you do usually have to buy a lot of time, because in the start their army is better. But that's usually what you want to do. You can also go reactive second starport yourself if you scout it in time. That's an option you shouldn't forget. I once watched Clem against Special, I believe it was, and Special really liked that build. And what Clem did was he would make the second starport after his third CC right away. So he's basically playing the same thing with... Wait, my SCV wasn't stupid. You guys saw that? My SCV actually went there. That's funny. Let's see. He's trying to stop my Reaper from coming out. He's still attacking the barracks. I can just lift it away. What is this? Yeah. Not my favorite Thriving GG build ever, I'll be honest. That's funny. No, not my freaking Reaper. He mined out all the mineral patches. That is so funny. I wonder how many drones he has behind this. 2? 1?
Not enough minerals.
GG, well played. Yeah, he did actually have 2. Look, he actually mined all of it out. No, dude, did you guys realize what happened? Look at this. My SCV scouted that this was happening, and I thought that I misclicked the SCV or something. Look. My SCV was going there, but I was like, oh, I misclicked it, so I corrected it to go over here. But my SCV actually scouted the build. That is so funny. I think the only way this works is if... Like, it needs to be even faster, or you should have sent the drones right away. Because if the Reaper doesn't finish, I'm actually dead. Right? If this Reaper doesn't finish, Barracks was about 200 health, then we're actually dead all of a sudden. Like, right now it looks stupid as heck, because I got the Reaper out. But if I didn't... Oh, that's actually pretty funny. I mean, it looked terrible, but I'm not sure.